Namaste and blessings. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. My name is Nela Maat, and I feel truly grateful that you guys are here. Oh my goodness. So, what's going on, beautiful people? Let's see. This is going to be a collective reading. And so, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I truly believe that if you are here, it is because there's something for you. And so I call upon the source creator of all that is. And I set the intentions that everything that we share here serve your highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Okay? Here in this channel, we speak on unconditional love, yeah, on forgiveness, compassion, kindness, understanding, okay, love for ourselves and for all living beings. Okay, so I'm hearing number 5. Now, number 5 is a frequency of change. It's a frequency of sometimes having a lot of inner conflicts that then manifest the other situations. Okay. Number 5, yes, it's an invitation to pay attention to our behaviors, our thoughts, our words, communication, how we express ourselves. There's some energy here that I was feeling this. We have resistance to change. We have, maybe getting lost. Sorry, sometimes in being pessimistic and even impulsive. All right, so sometimes we can become very reactive when we are like holding on to when we're holding on to past hurt and resentment and anger, right, suppressed, then we become very explosive. And in reality, um, sometimes the situation that we are experiencing is not as big, but we make it bigger because that situation is pressing on the pain that has been already that has been there for a long time. Sorry, I'm having difficulty with expressing myself. I feel that I am like I'm kind of I feel vulnerable right now. Okay, so remember the divine spirit, God, whoever you believe in. Okay, the angels, the archangels. It's making me feel how you're feeling. So as I connect with your energy, I feel like I have so much to say and so much to share, so much to express, but there is fear holding me back. Okay. I have suppressed emotions and they are boiling inside of me. And so, like I said, right, it is like I'm also hearing pain of disappointment. Yeah, being disappointed in life, being disappointed by people, being disappointed with ourselves. But there's this energy here of I'm holding back, and that holding back is causing me pain. And now I'm feeling it in my stomach. It's just like, oh man, like, yeah, I just feel like a child that wants to cry and it wants to express and it wants to say, you know what, like maybe it wants to say maybe I'm hurting, I'm disappointed, I feel betrayed, I feel like I do not matter, right? Okay, so we have, yeah, we have the Knight of Cups, and then it is an energy um in reverse. Now you're new here to tarot and oracle and in the spiritual side of you too. I welcome you, and just please listen with an open mind. Okay. um The tarot is about archetypes, okay? It's about the hero's journey, the journey of a human that comes here and go through cycles and changes and experiences in life, okay? So now, yeah, with the Knight of Cups here, that this energy of, feeling unappreciated, feeling unseen, right? Sometimes also is the energy of a person that cannot see things clearly because, like I said, they are clouded, right? They are clouded by childhood trauma, unprocessed stuff from childhood, and then the programming and conditioning of this world. Okay. Yes. See, we have the Ten of Swords. Look at this card. So this person is feeling hurt, is has been betrayed, right? It feels guilt and remorse. It's a person that, it's that story of all I know is just this life. This is all I know. All I know is that maybe I give and give and give, and I do not receive reciprocity. Maybe it's the story of a person that all I know is a struggle. All I know is poverty. All I know is this, whatever that you are currently experiencing or have experienced. And in reality, the message here with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is this energy of, hey, sit with all of these swords and unpack the stories. What is it that you are telling yourself? Are those stories serving your highest good? Are those stories empowering you, giving you life? Are those stories motivating you? Are those stories bringing you close with the people you love? With your friends? Or are those stories, right? The swords represent the element of air. Sorry, the element of air. And so, how is that serving you? How are your maybe spiritual beliefs, your religious beliefs serving you in life? Are they making you feel unworthy? That everything is wrong about you? Do you feel that you have to shame yourself? How is that? Because a divinity, a source that is a source of love that created it, all that is, will never ever want anyone to live this way. And we have to awaken to the truth that, when you see the world, we came here for the experiences. We came here to mess things up. We came here to make what we saw refer as mistakes, that in reality, those mistakes are stepping stones for your evolution. We came here to love and to experience betrayal. We came here to do things that we only know, things that we're not even going to tell anyone. And then the big question here is, have you learned anything from it? What have you been learning during your life? Because you know what? It's all the meaning we give life. It's all the meaning. We as humans, we create stories of good and bad and dark and evil and all of these things. But it's time to maybe sit with ourselves and go deeper, deeper, deeper and beyond the programming of this world and what it means to believe in a source creator. These are very important times. We have here the Two of Swords. This is a person, it's at the beach. The water represents the unconscious mind, our mental energy, okay, our emotions, how our thoughts affect our emotions, okay? And so you're being called to sit with yourself and to ask yourself important questions, to seek for the wisdom that you have been gaining. Yes, through so many trials and tribulations. But you know what? At the end of the day, every single person has a story. We all have stories. We all have gone through things. Some of us experienced a very, very hard childhood, We did not have emotional support. We did have the absence of maybe caretakers, our mother or our father. Some people did grow up with their mother and their father in their house, but they were never there. They were never present. And so, this energy here is calling you to go deeper and beyond all that you have known and all the programmings and conditionings of this world and every freaking, even, yes, your religious beliefs. I strongly believe that we all have the birthright to question freaking everything and to ask ourselves, is this that I have been told all my life serving my highest good? Is this or are these beliefs encouraging me to become a better person, or are they creating guilt and shame to the point that what I continue doing is the same things? Because I, deep within me, feel unworthy of the love of the Creator. The Ten of Swords. All those swords we carry, and attached to each sword, there is poison, there is pain. There is hurt, disappointment, betrayals, feeling not good enough, like we're lacking, right? When we are in this energy, we see others as more than us, but in reality, when you come back to reality, now what is reality? But based on perception and perspective, once again, right? What is for me doesn't have to be for you. But if we see at the bigger picture of things, right? A person can have lots of money and be miserable and feel lonely and feel unseen, unheard, and appreciated, and be surrounded by a lot of people that not have nothing in common. And you can be maybe a person who, you might label yourself as poor or like middle class or whatever, right? And then you are having exactly the same freaking experience. So this energy here is an invitation to go deeper and beyond everything you have ever known, everything you believe that is truth about yourself, the world, and others. You know why? Because the divine loves you. I said divinities, the divine divinities, God, there is also goddess as feminine and as masculine. It is nature. Don't you see the creator in nature? Yeah. So we have the Queen of Wands here. This is about self-empowerment, making choices and decisions that change our lives, changing the way we perceive life, change our perspectives, that then is going to impact the way we live our lives, the way we relate to ourselves, the way we relate to our children, to others. It opens us up to being more generous, to truly embrace the flow of giving and receiving and reciprocity. It just it gives life purpose and meaning and empower us. This is when we become the change we want to see in the world, and we have the courage and the strength to use our heart and our intelligence, because just we have the intelligence to question everything and to see beyond the illusions of this world. Or are you going to be here and tell me that you believe that everything you hear or read in the news or whatever or in social media is truth? No, right? So it is important to listen to our body and to our soul or your spirit. Are you happy? Do you feel like you have purpose? How's your life a representation of what you believe that is truth about you, others, God, the world? So it's time to see past illusions and drop everything that is no longer serving you. And it's never, ever too late to change. And it's never, ever too late to make the correct choices. Or let's say not even correct. It's just, it comes a time in our lives where we have to really make choices and decisions, because at the end of the day, how are you going to be living this world? With regrets? Is that how you want to go? It's up to you, you know. I don't know you. I don't know your life. I'm not here telling you how to live your life. I'm just a messenger. And so take what resonates and leave the rest. But we have here the Seven of Swords. This energy speaks on how are we deceiving ourselves. Once again, what are the stories we tell ourselves about others? Oh, everybody talking about me. Oh, nobody cares for me. Oh, I'm less. I'm not good looking. It's just this energy, right, of deception where we lie to ourselves. And maybe that's all you freaking have done all your life, which is to diminish yourself. Because in reality, right, with temperance here, this is the energy of healing the water and the earth. This is about healing and going deeper within us, meeting with our inner darkness and inner child in order to gain truth. But first, we have to find what are the lies that we tell ourselves just because. You see this person? It's grieving, it's sad, it's in deep shame and hurt. And the divine, there's some cups right here. There's some spilled cups. This person is just focusing on the spilled cup, but is not noticing that behind the divine, God, source, creator, mother, nature, Mother Gaia, the universe is always there to offer you new cups. But it's up to us if we want to receive them. If we are settling down in life, why are you settling down? Why are you settling down? And then, all you feel is pain and hurt and unhappiness and remorse. And here you are living your life like that, dragging, feeling unhappy with yourself. You cannot see your accomplishment. You cannot give to yourself and say, yeah, great. I'm a good person. I do great things. I am kind, I am loving. But when we are in this energy of deception, all we tell ourselves is lies, and it's all based in past experiences. And like I said, things that we have not yet processed from our childhood, things that we pretend that they are not there, but they still there. And they are always hunting us. And the reality of the situation is that when we have that energy, we will always continue attracting the same. You are playing a part in this life, and in this life you are co-creating with the divine, with nature, with God, with the goddess, with the mother, the father, creator. You are how? Choices and decisions. Life is about choices and decisions. There's always a door. What happens is that we are afraid. We have fear of the unknown. We have fear of disappointing people. We have fear of being disliked. We want to be liked. We want to be loved. But in reality, deep within us, we want to be loved for who we are. But if you are not making choices that are based on the integrity of who you truly are, then how are people going to give you what you deserve? Because they're not seeing you. They are only seeing the mask you wear. And so we want to manifest reciprocity and respect. Then we have to speak truth, and we have to walk in integrity, and we have to communicate with integrity, and we have to say yes, and we have to say no when we then feel it. And we have to learn to communicate with grace, and also not force our beliefs or our pain into others, not project our pain into others. And so if you want, you have to become what you want to receive in life. If you settle down, you are making a choice. And what is important for you is to recognize where are you making these choices and decisions because you have fear. It is fear. Oh, maybe there's not going to be nobody else out there. Oh, maybe somebody is going to hate me, my children, my family, the family of my husband, of my wife, of my, every freaking body, the neighbors. We think about every freaking body else, but then what about the truth? And so are you going to self-sacrifice? Because self-sacrifice, it is not an act of self-love. This is a reading that is calling you into deep reflection. Deep reflection. Okay? We have justice. Justice is all about our judgment of ourselves, the world, others, and life. Am I seeing things for what they are? Or do I have the fixated mind that things are just black or white, when in reality, nothing is ever black or white? We are all very different. Everybody processes information, emotions differently. Once again, perception and perspective. Every single person have their own belief system, and the way that they process life and life circumstances is going to be based on their beliefs and their stories that I always call it stories, right? So we have the 10 of cups, but it's reverse, okay? So this energy is about unhappiness, failed relationships, broken home, misalignment or values. There's disharmony. There's hidden agenda. People settling down and staying there and hanging out just because. This is about also people staying together, right? Because of religious beliefs and what is the whole freaking community gonna say. And so people just settle down for that. So think about this. You are placing other people above you. How is that fair? How is that an act of justice? Justice can only be done when we use the scale. And we have to be able to utilize our heart and our logical mind, the masculine, the feminine, what is truth and what is deception. And in order to find the truth, we have to unpack our unconscious. We have to unpack the whys. Why do I do this? What did I did that? Why do I have the tendency to make these choices? Why? What is the truth? Going deep within us, deep within ourselves, you see? We are the only ones who can manifest justice in our life. And when I'm speaking about justice, I'm speaking about balance and harmony. We have the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups is the energy of a person that they trust themselves. They love themselves. It's the aspect of us that is feminine that is going to say, you know what? You need to take care of yourself. You need to choose you. You need to love yourself. You need to make choices and decisions that are empowering you. It's the voice of that feminine, right? That mother. And I understand that some of you did not have maybe the mother figure. And like I said, some people had them in their house, but she was never there. So, we all have the mother and the father, the feminine, the masculine. We have this energy. So this energy, instead of focusing on being a female, right? It's about the feminine. It's about the aspect of us that knows better, that it is about self-worth and self-love and self-care. It's about nurturing ourselves, nurturing our dreams, listening to our hearts, choosing love over fear. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is an invitation to move the energy of divine justice, of karma. Karma is cause and effect. Karma is old energies versus new energies, meaning old karma is the way I have been living my life that then have caused me to experience all these 10 of swords. When we move with the karmic wheel, the karma, that means we change because we change, then we manifest new experiences that are no longer a representation of all this pain and hurt and deception and lies and imbalances and grief and betrayal, but then we manifest the 10 of cups, the cups being a representation of our emotional being, our sense of happiness and joy and fulfillment in this world. So, very important right now that you listen to this message and to ask yourself, how am I not seeing things for what they are? How am I taking into accountability other people's emotions? Or do we have the tendency to just be self-centered and think about our own pain, our own stories, so the ego is all about me. But what about the other person or the other people? Are you someone who take into consideration other people's, sorry, not people's, other people perspective? Do you really listen to understand, or are you defensive? How are you being deceitful, telling yourself that you are not good enough, that you're lacking, that you're less, that there's nobody out there? How you attach to telling yourself that you're too old for this or too young for that? You know what I mean? It's all these stories. It is all a programming. We came here to just live life. We did not come here to be attached to stories about, ourselves aging or not. If you want to tell yourself you're old when you're 26, and I know people like that. I know people who are younger than me and they tell themselves they're old. And guess what? They have become that. And I know people also like me. And I'm not focused on that. I just know I'm a youthful person. I'm joyful. I'm grateful. I'm fun. I'm just living my life. And that doesn't take from me being all right, I'm being here in this world for certain age, but it does not going to, no, that's wrong. Wait, it is not going to, it's not going to become my story. It's not going to determine who am I. It's not going to define me. Thank you. That's the word. Holy crap. That's all I wanted to say. We are the ones who choose who do you want to be and how do you want to live your life and what kind of energy do you want to have in your life. We are the ones who attach ourselves to labels. So what happens is you remove the labels and you are a human being that is here to experience and love and laugh and learn and give and mess up. And then you freaking gain the wisdom and then you choose differently. Yes? All right. We have the Ace of Swords. As you see, this is the hand of the universe offering you a new sword. And that is the source of truth. It represents mental clarity, seeing things for what they are. Having the strength and the courage to face adversity and life, but from a place of truth and integrity, and not from a place where we are deceptive, where we choose, you know, the pain, the hurt, and the past experiences, and we allow that to become all that we know and all that will always be. All right. So I think that that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, I'm hearing that's all. And so, I thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and follow. Subscribe to my channel so that we can continue walking this path together. It's being an honor. All right. I see you guys around. Namaste and blessings. Peace and love.